Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of where your feelings really are. It has nothing to do with that you thought that Hutch really deserved it over Christian McCaffrey. It's just that Christian McCaffrey hurt you in a past fantasy football
but I mean,
life.
let's talk about...
You're holding grudges, which I respect the grudge more than most.
That's true, and grudges absolutely exist, and we never get over them. But McCaffrey could be up for the Comeback Player of the Year award every year. Haven't we seen this story before?
Every other year, right?
Every other year. How many times is he going to be up for this award? How about a true comeback story to lead the league in pressures? Aiden Hutchinson. It's a no-brainer. What is Dak Prescott coming from? A hamstring injury in week 10? Like, really? What is he coming back from? Christian McCaffrey's coming back from his normal life of not being available.
Christian McCaffrey was really good this year. So is Hutch. You can make a case for Hutch. I'm not saying you can't make a case for Hutch.
He is the case.
But I think the reality is that you just, he hurt you in fantasy football, and you're never going to forget it.
I'm still sore.
I don't understand whose Super Bowl parties you're going to, but if it's the end of the party and it's food that you brought, you are then entitled to take it home. Who wants your leftovers at their house to throw them away, JC at work? I agree. Most of the time, nobody's going to want it, but I think you just have to say to the host, hey, did you want any of this before I take it home? Or you can even say before I throw it out. Because you want to help clean. I'm going to clean up my stuff. I'm getting ready. Do you want any of this? I'm going to throw it out. Or I'm just going to take it home. And they're like, oh, just do what you will with it. You're good. Okay. And then you can walk out smiling going,
see, this is good.
I'm getting my Crave case that I brought to this party.
We're getting the etiquette class from Gator. This is very good. My strategy has been, babe, the host is in the other room. Let's go.
Yeah, you're doing the Irish goodbye with the food. I don't think that's fair.
No, probably not.
Got to offer it up at
That's
least.
why I only go to these parties one time. I'm never invited back.
Now you understand. Brandon is in Shelby Township. Brandon, welcome to 97.1.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Brandon.
So, to your Super Bowl questions, what about spinach and artichoke dip?
It's fantastic.
In terms of what? Do I like it, or is that something you want?
I'm saying, like, as far as like a Super Bowl food, either cold or hot, it's good stuff.
It's great. In fact, I've got a container of it in the house right now that I bought last week.
The illusion that it's somewhat healthy for you too helps me pound even more of it. Illusion. Yeah, it's such an illusion, but I will eat more of it because I'm becoming Popeye one bite at a time.
I prefer it. I prefer it hot as the cold. I can eat it both ways, but I prefer it when it's heated up.
I've only had it hot.
Really?
I can't even imagine having it cold.
Oh yeah, you go to Costco, you get the spinach artichoke dip.
No way.
It's outstanding.
Thanks. Cold?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely. With the tortilla chip, it's so good.
So, guys, I don't know if you've noticed at any of your family's parties, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, so they have these containers that I don't know where they sell them at, but they're basically like Tupperware containers. And so, like, whoever the host is has, like, a stack of these containers. So whoever's leaving, they're like, you want this? You want this?
Wow.
Like, you want to make a plate before you leave? So, like, I was sick on, I think it was Thanksgiving, and my girlfriend went to her family's house, and she brought one of those back. It's like going to a restaurant and bringing out a takeout container.
That's an awesome, and thanks for the call, Brandon.
I have not been to parties nearly that bougie.
I have not either. That's a great host. But it's also, like I said earlier, I love appetizers when I'm at these parties. I love going to try different dips, and I like the little bite-sized, whether the bite-sized quiches. I love those. The 2-bite brownies, love those. That's why I say pigs in a blanket are my favorite. Love that. Just something easy. And the pigs in a blanket are something that are great hot. And even after a couple hours they've been sitting out, I'm okay with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm still going to grab it and dip it in the mustard and let's go.
Of course you're outstanding with it. But I'm with Kang on the chicken wings. You haven't mentioned loaded potato skins. You guys did a whole bit on potatoes the other day.
Potato skins are great, but it takes some work. And I think if you're going to make something for a party or buy something for the party, less work the better.
You know what I hate that other people love? Those stupid meatballs with the toothpicks that have like grape jelly in them.
Oh, you don't like that?
Get that out of my face.
Wow.
Disgusting.
I kind of like the meatballs.
They look like sheep balls, and they got and what kind of meat is that?
Get those meatballs out of his face, man.
Yeah. You don't want balls in your face. I got it. It's I think it's better we don't know what the meat mixture
definitely
is.
Not.
But the fact that that is, you throw them in a crock pot along with whatever it is, the jelly and the sauce that you throw in there, and then a couple hours later it's ready to go. I kind of like the meatballs. If they're bad, they're bad.
Gator,
right?
Let's
But
be
if
honest.
they're good,
Let's
they're
be honest. 98.6% of these food ideas you like. That's
not
what I've
true.
learned. 98.6%.
King,
Would
is
you
that
eat
true?
it? The answer is yes.
King, is that true?
No, I mean, he's right. He's a picky big fella. You've said it, right?
Yeah.
You said you like eating for sure.
I do.
But not everything.
Not everything.
I must have not heard those shows.
Yeah, you
The
might have
shows
missed
I
those.
hear, Karsch eats nothing. Gator welcomes it all.
No, you start. I mean, we've talked about it, like burgers in particular. I love a hamburger and I love a cheeseburger, but you start stacking. You got this burger that's got 10 items on it. I want nothing to do with it. Forget it. I like bacon, but I like bacon by itself. I don't like bacon on everything that's known to man that people throw it on everything. Oh, it's so much better with bacon. I don't need the bacon on there. I don't want the bacon on the side. If I get scrambled eggs with bacon on the side, it's great. Throwing bacon on my cheeseburger with, lettuce, pickle, onion, tomato, and, ham hock or whatever else. That's too much. I don't need all that. There's plenty of things that I will turn down. You will learn. You will learn. If you bring your own cooler of beer to a party available for all to drink, you can bring the cooler back home with anything that's left. Absolutely. It's about the vessel you're bringing to the party. That's the same thing goes with food. That's why you bring with you a nice dish. If you want to bring some of that stuff back with you, put it in a nice dish so that
you would
when it's
obviously
left,
not be leaving there.
Yes, I've got to take my dish back. Did you want any of this? No. Okay, great. I'll say, hey, thanks for the party. I'm just saying. Another person says, Paul in a truck, or I thought it was for a second it was Paulina truck, but it's Paul in a truck. It says, bring a cooler of beer and leave it outside. Yeah. You can do that. You can bring the cooler. The other thing is, if it's cold out like it is now, you don't bring a cooler. You just bring the case and set it outside. But then you run the risk of, am I bringing this beer back with me or not? Because it's kind of theirs. The cooler will ensure that it's yours. Right?
100%. 100%.
I always bring my beer in a cooler to any party. And if there's any left, it always comes with me. It's not yours. It's mine. LOL. That's Chris and Westland.
One guy is saying you should never take food you brought back home with you. It's classless. Now I'm getting name called.
I don't think it's classless. I think, again, if you offer to leave it and the host says, no, please take it, then take it if that's what you want to do. Mark is bringing a trash bag to these fans' parties and stocking his fridge for the next month at Scott and Carlton. Is that true?
Well, now you're giving me new ideas. I appreciate that.
Well, you have said that you are going to a couple of listeners' parties.
Mark Ryan crashes your Super Bowl party, and I said, who would like to invite me to their party? And then we had people do so via the text line and via email. And then we pick a couple of them, and then we go. And I hope I survive the experience.
So you have the addresses already.
I have the addresses already.
Have you? You don't have to say where. Are they two parties you've chosen so far that are within an easy drive of each other?
That's sort of the MO. They got to be within 15 minutes of one another, because otherwise, I mean, the landmass here is greater than New York City.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, a ton going on.
And weather plays a role.
You would not do what I'm doing. Why?
I'll give you the easy answer. The easy answer is because I have to pay attention to the game.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it the next day. I can't be gallivanting around spreading joy to everybody with my presence. I need to pay attention to the game, which is a lot. It's what I've said sometimes. I've missed out on parties because I need to pay attention to the game. I want to watch the game. And I've had friends say, it's okay. We'll make sure you have a seat in the couch. You won't be bothered. I'm like, okay. I mean, you say that, but and for the most part, it's worked out.
And then it's the whole, do you go to the party or would you rather watch it on your own, right? Because of how little you get to actually pay attention to the game when you're out of place.
For our job, it's better that I sit at home and watch it by myself or with one or two, a very small group of people that I'm able to maintain focus on the game. It's better that I do that. Like, for instance, last Friday, I went out to 24 Seconds in Berkeley to watch the Michigan State-Michigan basketball game and was there with a handful of friends. We had a great time. It was awesome as always. But the downside of that is that I don't get to watch the game how I normally watch the game and, go back with my rewind feature or whatever on the TV and listen to what the commentary is going to say. And I miss out. There's something you miss out with the experience if you're out with a group of people as opposed to being relatively alone and focused on it, which is how I have to watch the Super Bowl, I feel.
I believe there is a single most difficult day to host a show every single year, and it's the same day every year, and it's the Tuesday after the Super Bowl. And I think there's a shock that sets in among all hosts. Oh, my God, my bread and butter has been taken away from me. Monday after the Super Bowl is fine. Tuesday after the Super Bowl, it's always, now what do you do?
Well, there's some of that, but then we get into free agency and we start talking about free agents that you need to go after. 248-539-9797. Same number to text us as well. Got a couple more texts you want to get to. We had a guy bring in a sushi to Super Bowl 57 party. Tasted funny, so I looked under the container. It expired 3 days prior. We exiled him to Wisconsin.
Oh, God.
You can't bring expired food to a party, let alone sushi.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take that back with me.
No. That's going to stay with you for a little bit. And then,
it left everybody
when
quickly.
it exits, that could be a problem.
Well, sushi in and of itself is an issue. I'm not a sushi guy.
Well, either you are or you're not, but I think it's like a 50-50 split of people. If you bring sushi to a party, somebody's going to enjoy it.
Expired sushi.
Well, you don't bring expired sushi. You don't bring expired anything.
That's a life sentence.
There's a reason that person was exiled to Wisconsin. Voting is becoming less and less meaningful, similar to Major League Baseball. The All-Star Game votes and appearances mean less to me anymore, which construes Hall of Fame voting, not to mention All-Star Pro Bowl games becoming a joke. Yeah, it's certainly not what it was. I mean, during this week, getting ready for the Pro Bowl and all that, there are a bunch of videos that you'll see from past Pro Bowl performances that have come out on Twitter. And it's not that long ago, really, where they took it seriously. Guys were getting crushed. Hall of Fame players getting crushed. I saw a video where I think it was Mark Gastineau.
Okay.
Destroyed Joe Montana. Absolutely destroyed Joe Montana. I'm like, wow, that just happened. That's kind of crazy.
And that's when we watched the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and it just you'd see plays like this and throughout, and Jerry Rice getting lit up. But like, wow, I can't believe I'm watching this. And now it's like, literally, it's flag football. It is literally flag football.
Powder puff.
It's just not the same.
Powder puff football, no doubt about it. Last time I watched the Pro Bowl was Peyton Manning, our idiot kicker. That was the last time I saw it.
248-539-9797 is the telephone number. Want to get into some Pistons talk as well. The trade deadline is come and gone. How do you look at the Eastern Conference now? Pistons are still on top despite what you saw last night, which was not pretty. We'll get into that next here on 97.1.